Hello there and welcome. So it's a Stampin' Sunday blog hop again, and the theme is the weatherman. So as you can see in front of me, I have some gorgeous rainbow colours, and that's the kind of angle that I've decided to take. And I'm going to use these strips to make a lovely card. So I decided to use the Timber 3D embossing folder. I'll put the code for that product in the description, and also some basic grey ink. So I inked up the part of the embossing folder that has the Stampin' Up logo on it. And if you ever do this, just tap the ink pad on. Do not be tempted to kind of drag it across, just tap it. And I laid all my pieces into the embossing folder and put it through my cut and emboss machine. And voila, I ended up with some nice grungy looking strips of card that I then am going to use. So the coordinating colour inks, I grabbed my brushes and applied some ink to a white, basic white cardstock. And I just wanted a very kind of soft effect at the top and the bottom of my card, ready for when I'm going to put my strips on. So if you've joined me from my blog post, welcome. If you've joined me from someone else's blog post, welcome. Do stay a while. I have a YouTube channel with lots and lots of videos, so please hang about and check out what else I've got on here. Also, if you've just arrived at this video because you follow me, please do go to the description and go to my blog post and have a look at everybody else's posts, because this team is just amazing. There are some amazing artists on here, and it's always worth a visit to their blogs. So I was just showing you the stamp set that I've used to grab leaves from. It's the Everyday You and Me stamp set. And I decided to stamp some leaves in smoky slate ink. And yeah, just again decided I wanted some leaves to kind of like poke in and out of the top and the bottom of my card. And yeah, I'm going to leave you now with some music as I do some stamping and also lay on my strips. So after I laid all my strips down, I decided to use the other piece of my white cardstock and use up the leftover ink that was on my brushes, just to lay some colour down, because I wanted to have a nice colourful background onto which to stamp some of these butterflies from Sketched Butterflies. And I wanted to check the dimensions of them, because there is a lovely great big butterfly in there, but I decided it would be too big for this card. So I ended up stamping and cutting out some butterflies and laying them out. So I'll leave you to watch that for a minute. After adding the coordinating splatter to the top and the bottom of the strips, I then decided I wanted to colour in some of the butterflies because they just weren't kind of being the focal point that I wanted them to be. The colour wasn't strong enough. So I didn't fully colour in the butterflies. I kind of chose different areas to focus on and used all the various pen colours that I'd used to spritz. Now, I didn't have petal pink pen, so I just substituted that for Flirty Flamingo and it worked fine. The piece of white cardstock that I'd stuck all that lovely rainbow goodiness onto measured 8.5 by 12 centimetres. So then I stuck that onto this black panel that measures 19 by 12.5 centimetres, and then the card base was just a little bit shy of the A4 size. It measures 29 by 21 centimetres, and I scored it at 14.5 centimetres to make the card base. So I just wanted that really lovely, very thin black outline to frame the pattern and all that lovely rainbow detail. And yeah, just stuck it on really well because it obviously had lots of layers to it. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed making this card or watching me make this card. I really, really did enjoy this whole process. It obviously took longer than this video. Probably I'd allow maybe an hour to make it if you wanted to have a go. And right at the end, I decided to put some black splatters just to kind of unify the whole look of the card. And then I decided I wanted to put some additional little bit of extra dimension with the Pearlized Enamel Effects Basics Black. And so I added that on afterwards as well, just to create a little bit of, well, it was just to finish off the grey butterflies really. So the butterflies were cut from basic grey cardstock, and yeah, they just look really lovely with the extra pearlized detail. So thank you so much for joining me, and please do go and have a look at the other hoppers, and I'll catch you guys again very, very soon. Take care for now. Bye.